two debtors who will love more. Luke 7:41-43. Jesus told a parable about a moneylender who forgave the debts of two people. One owed a large amount, the other a small amount. Then he asked, "Which of them will love him more?" Simon the Pharisee answered, "The one who had the bigger debt forgiven." Jesus replied, "You have judged correctly." This parable was given during a moment of deep contrast. Simon, a self-righteous Pharisee, looked down on a sinful woman who anointed Jesus' feet with perfume and tears. But Jesus revealed that her love was greater because she understood the depth of her forgiveness. What this meant in Jesus' time. This parable directly confronted the Pharisees' pride. They saw themselves as righteous and superior, believing they had little sin to be forgiven. In contrast, the outcasts, prostitutes, tax collectors, and sinners knew their brokenness and turned to Jesus with gratitude and love. Jesus wasn't saying that some people are naturally better or worse than others. Instead, he was exposing how self-righteousness blinds people to their need for mercy. The woman understood the depth of her sin and therefore received greater forgiveness than Simon, who didn't think he needed it. The message for today's world. This parable applies today because many fail to recognize their own need for forgiveness. Some act like Simon, thinking they are good people who don't need saving, while others realize the weight of their sin and turn to Jesus with genuine repentance, pride, and self-righteousness. Many believe they are good enough and don't need forgiveness, judging others while ignoring your own sin. People condemn addicts, criminals, or the immoral, forgetting they also fall short of God's holiness. Hardness of heart. Some refuse to show love or mercy, thinking others don't deserve it. False spiritual superiority. Many people attend church, read the Bible, and follow religious rules, but lack true love for Jesus. Lust, vanity, and greed. The world is consumed with self-indulgence, chasing pleasure, wealth, and status instead of recognizing their deep need for grace. Two types of people in this world. The Pharisee, the self-righteous person, thinks they don't need much forgiveness, judges others without looking at their own sins, has no deep love for Jesus because they don't realize what they've been saved from. The sinful woman, the repentant person, knows they need forgiveness and mercy, humbles themselves before God no matter what others think, shows true love and gratitude because they know they have been redeemed. How this applies to us today. Recognize your need for God's grace. No one is truly good. We all fall short. Don't look down on others. The worst sinner who repents is closer to God than the self-righteous person who refuses to. Respond with love and gratitude. If you understand how much you've been forgiven, you will love Jesus more. Stop pretending to be righteous. True faith isn't about appearing holy, but about knowing your need for Jesus. Ask yourself, am I more like the Pharisee or the woman? Do I love Jesus deeply, or do I take his grace for granted? Jesus' warning is clear. Those who think they have little sin will love little, but those who understand how much they've been forgiven will love much. So, which one are you?